During our last hearing, we formally recognized the complainants, Father Sabalia and his group, and of course, Attorney Cabrera. All of them were present, ready to face this committee and stand by their complaints. But there was one thing we could not ignore. Something that was right in front of us. The empty chair of the Vice President. Wala po siya nitong nakaraan. Habang nandito ang mga nagrereklamo, ang tanging humarap sa atin ay isang bakanteng upuan. And yet, with or without the presence of the Vice President, with or without her cooperation, tuloy ang mandato ng komite. Hindi tayo basta maniniwala sa ingay. We will evaluate everything dahil ang katotohanan ay hindi matatagpuan sa mga press release. Ito ay nakasandal sa mga dokumento at sa mga salaysay na sinumpaan. Sa totoo lang, na-ghost na nga tayo. Tila ginagaslight pa tayo. Ang mas mahalagang tanong ay kung nasaan ang pera. Ngunit ang sagot sa atin ay tungkol sa grado sa kolehiyo. And the worst part, this explanation is not being made here, but everywhere else. Ang gusto natin ay testimonya sa ilalim ng sumpa. Pero ang ibinibigay sa atin, press release at content sa social media. Again, let us be clear. Hindi tayo basta maniniwala. We will evaluate everything. Madriaga's testimony, COA documents, NBI findings, PSA certifications. Lahat ng ito ay kailangang iharap dito. Suriin dito. Timbangin dito. Pero dapat dito. Humarap ang kailangang humarap. Manumpa at magpaliwanag. Dito sa committee ito. As we see it now, the chair right before us, it remains empty. At tila, sanay na po tayo sa tanawing iyan. Ngunit kahit bakante ang upuang iyan, even if that chair remains empty, this room is full of the people's questions. Napakaraming tanong. Mga tanong na sa kabila ng pag-iwas, hindi mawawala. Sa kabila ng pananahimik, hindi maglalaho. Mga tanong na kailanman ay hindi kayang takasan ng bakanteng upuan. Not today. Not anymore. Let the evidence speak. Let the numbers testify. Let the chips fall where they may be. Let us finally resume this hearing. With that, this committee shall proceed.
Madam Chair.
The Chair, the Honorable Chua. The Chair directs the Committee Secretary to call the case.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Impeachment complaints against Vice President Sara C. Duterte, filed by Reverend Father Joel Saballa et al. And endorsed by Representative Laila M. De Lima, and filed by Attorney Nathaniel G. Cabrera, and endorsed by Representatives Bienvenido M. Abante Jr. and Francisco Paulo P. Ortega V.
Let it be placed on the record that the committee secretary called the vice president, and it appears that the vice president is still not present in our hearing. The chair likewise direct the committee secretary to call the complainants, at least to be acknowledged. Comsec.
The complainants in the Saballa et al. Impeachment complaint: Father Joel Tadena Saballa, Father Rogelio del Rosario, Sister Geraldine Denoga, DC, Pinky Tam, Father Joselito Sarabia, CM, and Pastor Leonardo Arevalo. And the counsels for the complainants, Attorney Amando Virgil Ligutan and Attorney Stephen Magallon.
The chair acknowledges the presence of complainants in Saballa et al. Complaint. The second impeachment complaint, Comsec, please.
For the Cabrera impeachment complaint, Attorney Nathaniel G. Cabrera, complainant.
May we know if Attorney Cabrera is present? No one answered. Let it be placed on the record that while the Saballa et al. Complainant are present, Attorney Cabrera is not present in our hearing today. The chair likewise direct the committee secretary to call the resource person for today's hearing.
Thank you, Madam Chair. On behalf of the Committee on Justice, we would like to acknowledge the presence of the following resource persons. From the Office of the Ombudsman, Ombudsman Jesus Crispin C. Remulla, Assistant Ombudsman Jose Dominic F. Clavano IV, Assistant Ombudsman Luis Gonzaga S. Bonoan Jr., Assistant Ombudsman Armando S. Sanchez Jr., Attorney
Mr. Chairman,
Karen S.
Madam Chair, could we ask those called to acknowledge that they are present?
We are
Raising of
requesting the
hands.
resource persons to please
We already
rise
saw
as
our-
your names are called.
And we already saw the appearance and the acknowledgement of our colleague, Congressman or Ombudsman Remulla. Thank you.
For the succeeding resource persons, please rise as your names are called by the committee secretary.
Attorney Karen S. Batu, OIC of the CRD, Attorney Jeffrey L. Ravelo, GIPO3, Assistant Ombudsman Eliseo D.C. Cruz, Assistant Ombudsman Margaret Andaman. From the Bureau of Internal Revenue, BIR Commissioner Attorney Charlito Martin R. Mendoza, Deputy Commissioner Attorney Larry M. Barcelo, Deputy Commissioner Attorney Marisa O. Cabreros, OIC Regional Director Narciso T. Laguerta, Revenue District Officer Trinidad A. Villamil, Revenue District Officer Jefferson B. Taboga, Mr. Charlie I. Esto, OIC Revenue District Officer Joseph B. Arguelles, Revenue District Officer Joseph Melchor D. Ebalia, OIC Revenue District Officer Ellen S. Tampus, Miss Celia Rizalinda A. Mabanag, Miss Anne Lorraine C. Garcia Marquez, Attorney Rachel Caroline Villachon, Mr. Rupert Ambil, from the Securities and Exchange Commission, Attorney Gerardo F. Del Rosario, Attorney Romuald C. Padilla, Assistant Director Algene M. Lacanaria, from the Anti-Money Laundering Council, Executive Director Attorney Ronel U. Buenaventura, Attorney Anthony Lawrence M. Morales, Attorney Arnold T. Cabanlit, Attorney Erano A. Dumale, and former Senator Antonio Sani F. Trillanes IV.
Thank you, thank you.
That's all, Your Honor.
Except for the resource persons who have taken their oath already during our last hearing on April 14, may we request the rest of the resource persons to please rise so that the oath will be administered. Comsec, please.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth before this committee? Thank you.